What's up, guys? Welcome to today's workout. You ready to light up your shoulders a little bit? Our goal today is to reach 120 alternating snatches. The only catch is every minute on the minute, you're going to stop and do 6 sit-ups. So you will get the entire first minute to chip away at as many alternating snatches as you can. Then when we hit the 1 minute mark, you're gonna stop whatever you're doing and you're gonna do 6 sit-ups. And then once you're done with the 6 sit-ups, you'll have the remainder of the minute to get as many snatches as you can, picking up where you left off at the first minute and working towards getting even more. Then the next minute, you'll stop and do 6 sit-ups, and then you'll pick back up for the remainder of the minute and do alternating snatches. Makes sense? So your goal is to get through these snatches as quickly as you can, always safely, but move through them fast because, if you can get them done, you don't have to stop and do sit-ups. So you want to move through them. There is a 15-minute time cap on this, so don't worry about that. And your goal is the total amount of time that you're working today. So if you finish the 120 snatches and you're like, still time on the clock, I'm feeling pretty good, you're welcome to keep going and do more snatches if you really want to. That's a lot of snatches, so just make sure your shoulders are okay with it, your sit-ups, your core is okay with it. Don't go off of me saying you can, go off of your shoulders and what they are saying. You could also finish those 120 and be done with the day. Also my time cap, that is a definite possibility. But what I really want you to keep in mind is these 6 sit-ups should not take you more than 30 seconds. I want you to have a lot of time to work on these snatches so that you could get this done relatively quickly. So if the 6 sit-ups are going to take you more than 30 seconds, then modify the number of sit-ups, maybe go to a modification that allows you to move a little bit faster. Today's not the day to really push yourself on the sit-ups. I'd rather you push yourself on the snatches because the sit-ups are there just to give your shoulders a break. So work through this, make it your own. It's going to be good. You guys ready? For an alternating snatch, our goal is to take a weighted object from the ground and send it overhead, finishing in this nice, straight, tight line. Couple things to keep in mind. I want you to make sure that you keep your back safe. Keep it flat. We're not bending down like this to pick an object up and then pulling it this direction. We want to squat down, get our back nice and flat as we keep that object close and then send it overhead. So we protect our spine so we're not constantly bending it this way and putting a whole lot of bad pressure on our backs. We do not need that. If going from the ground is just a little too much, that's okay to go from the hang position. So you're gonna pick that weight up from the ground, hold it in the hang, which is anywhere from the hips, like the top of the hips to the top of the knee. And then all we're gonna do is just dip. So we load back our hamstrings and then we send it overhead from there. And then we switch hands, we dip and send it overhead. That is okay to do if going to the ground is not happening. And as it goes along, or if your shoulders and back are just like, this is not working, you are totally welcome to make these shoulder to overheads. It might be easier if you have 2 weighted objects, so you can go single, this way, but if you only have one, it's okay to change it every time. It may be a little bit slower, but that's okay too. We're still working the strength, we're still getting the movement, and you'll still get a great workout no matter how you guys modify that. For the sit-ups, again, these are not designed to slow you down. It is not the day to push yourself to try something a little bit harder than normal. I want you literally just going from laying down to sitting up as quickly and as safely and still as efficiently as you can. Whether that means you're rolling up on one arm, whether you're pulling, it doesn't really matter. Just get through these 6 quickly. If 6 is, like I said, gonna take you more than 30 seconds, modify the number, find an easier modification for you. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to move through the 6 in order to give our shoulders a little bit of a break. So take care with whatever you need to do today. All right, let's stretch this out. We got all kinds of shoulders, so we're gonna hug ourselves, give ourselves a little love before we get moving. And let's send one arm back. We're gonna swim her backwards. And swimmer forward. And same on the other side. We're going backwards and forward. All right, so we're gonna do just some stretches like reaches. So I want you to stand nice and tall, spread your legs a little bit, and we're gonna reach over with one arm. We're gonna stretch the whole side and then open your chest a little bit. This will help stretch some of the abs we're gonna do. And then reach it so your chest is back to the front. And then we're gonna open our chest to the ceiling again. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Reach it up, chest forward. You can support yourself on this with this hand, it's totally fine. Now we're gonna tilt our chest up to the ceiling. And bring your chest back forward, stretching more to the side. And one more time, chest up. Awesome. Now let's take some squats. We're just gonna do 5 nice, slow and easy squats. We're getting ready for that snatch, just kind of warming up our legs. Nice, just warming everything up. Awesome. Now guys, I am going to encourage you to pause this video. Make sure you review the videos of the snatch and the sit-ups. Warm up a few moves of each so that the shoulders are ready to pull. If you need to go from the hang, you can go from the hang. It's up to you guys. Stretch anything that still feels a little tight. Then come on back. We'll get to it. Welcome back, everybody. You ready? We are going to be chipping away at 120 alternating snatches. And then every minute on the minute, you're going to stop doing snatches and do 6 sit-ups. Your score is going to be the total amount of time that you're working today. There is a 15-minute time cap. So your goal is when you finish that 120th snatch, that's your time. If you get done and you see there's still time and your shoulders are okay, you're welcome to keep going, or you might time cap. Thing to keep in mind, at the beginning, you will have a full minute to do snatches. We are not going to do sit-ups until we hit 1 minute. So 0, 0 and go, we start snatching. That should give you some time to get a big chunk of these knocked out. So use that first minute wisely, because then we start breaking into our time. Remember, your 6 sit-ups should not take you more than 30 seconds. So modify if needed, whether you modify the number or choose a modification that's a little easier and allows you to move a little bit faster. You guys ready? This is gonna be great. All right, guys, you got 10 seconds and we're gonna chip away at 120 snatches for a full minute.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Ten seconds remaining.
And then we'll do sit-ups. Remember where you finish.
3.
All right,
2,
6 sit-ups.
1, go.
Pick up where you left off on your snatches. Here we go.
10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, back to sit-ups. Pick up where you left off. Here we go.
Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sit-ups.
Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2,
Here we go, guys.
1, go. Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2,
I don't know where the music went.
go. 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining.
Whew. There's my 120. I'm gonna keep going.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna go with a lighter weight for the rounds that are left because I already hit my 120. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining.
We're getting there, guys. We've only got 2 minutes of work left.
3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining.
All right, guys, this is our last minute of work coming up.
3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds remaining.
Almost there.
3, 2, 1, done.
Great work, everybody. If you need a second, bring your heart rate down, shake out your arms, walk around. You're welcome to pause the video. Then when you're ready, come back and we'll stretch it out. All right, let's stretch out these arms, shall we? In case your back's a little sore. Let's go into a tall hang. Just gonna kind of rock through those hips, stretch out those hamstrings. And we'll walk it out to a downward dog. Press the head through. Drop your legs down. We're either going to hold it here in an up dog, or if need be, we can take it down to a sphinx. This will just stretch those abs, shoulders up while you're pushing your sternum to the ground. And then let's take it back into a child's pose. Sit back on your heels as much as you can. And then let's take one arm and we're going to thread the needle. So one arm goes underneath and then sit back in child's pose. Stretching that shoulder. And we'll do the same with the other side. So other arm threads under, sit back. All right, guys, remember your score is the total amount of time that you're working today. Make any notes in the comments of your score that you need to remember for the next time that you do this. Stretch anything that still feels a little bit tight. Make sure you hydrate. Come back tomorrow. We'll have some more fun.